Welcome to the Digital Signage Today podcast presented by Networld Media Group. I'm Daniel Brown, your host, editor of Digital Signage Today. And we have a very special guest here today from Switzerland. Francesco, do you want to introduce yourself to our audience?
Hello, Daniel. It's a pleasure to talk to you. I'm Francesco. I'm the CEO of SpinetiX from Lausanne, Switzerland.
This is wonderful. And so, but you're joining us from the Millennium building.
Correct. The Millennium building is our new home. We moved in this new office 2 years ago. And it's quite amazing because Millennium is one of the most unique smart building we have in Switzerland and perhaps even internationally. It's a place which is really creating exceptional experience that we have a luck to witness really every day by watching the satisfaction of the visitors and as well the loyalty of the customers that come enjoying the restaurants and the many facilities that the building offer, and as well I think the dedication of employees. And after COVID, many people are staying home, prefers to stay home. It's a good pleasure when you see that employees and collaborators and friends come back to the office more regularly because they just like the place. And that's very, very nice.
Well, this is amazing because I get this impression this is an amazing business space, workplace, but also it's got the gastronomic experiences. It's a place to relax with your friends and family. It's kind of a huge experiential place for everybody, something for everyone.
Yes, absolutely. It's true that our building includes many spaces and spaces that have really different functions. We have a 500-seat auditorium. We have a conference center, an executive conference center. We have a ballroom. We have a private club, jazz club in partnership with the Montreux Jazz Festival. And of course, we have gastronomic restaurants. We have gym. We have kindergarten. We have hairdressers. So it's kind of offering a lot of services, all with, let's say, 5-star type of hospitality. And for us, of course, we are technical people. We are in Switzerland. SpinetiX has been created in Switzerland. In Switzerland, we are known, of course, for luxury places, nice environments, but we are also known for innovation. We are known for quality. And I really feel that the DNA of SpinetiX is very close to the DNA of this building. That's why we really feel home in this place. And I think we have deployed more than 150 screens, LEDs, outdoor screens, vertical, horizontal, interactive. And of course, every space uses these screens in a different way. And it's the ideal showroom when we have customers visiting us. We can really tell them what digital signage is about and how it can help places like this or situations like this.
I love that. And it sounds to me as if the digital signage experience is playing into this smart building revolution, if I can call it a revolution. Like we have so many smart buildings coming online. For those of our audience that are new to this concept, how would you define this sort of smart building with the digital signage? Like, what does that mean?
It's, I think the right term that could help understanding it is experiential signage. It's hard to pronounce for me at least, but it's all about interactivity. So when you are in a building like this, but nowadays every space is becoming an interactive place. You have sensors that detects your presence, that detects the temperature. You have applications that helps you interacting with a specific part of your daily task or of the building services it offers. So all this data is collected by the building. And now you know that data is the new gold, is where value is. And digital signage has this huge opportunity to take this data and monetize it somehow by influence or by inspiring the people that comes in the building. And as the data is real time, as you are collecting all this data in real time, the information you transfer on screens to the visitors, the employee, the customers are relevant to them. You can really choose not only to automate, but really go beyond that and offer a unique experience, which is interactive with the people and making their journey in the building unique. And this I really think what we have been able to create at the Millennium with our solution, and I think it's clearly a trend, and very interesting trend for our industry going forward.
I think that's wonderful, and I gather during the process you selected the Millennium building, you moved your headquarters there, and Millennium has selected SpinetiX signage for this project. And I'm curious, what were the key drivers that led Millennium to select you specifically?
I can talk hours about this, but I think what we have been successful with the Millennium team and the owner of the building has been to recognize and address the needs of different stakeholders in the building. So you need to understand that to operate a building like the Millennium, you have different stakeholders. You have the front office team. These people are changing very often. They are very busy. They need to welcome people. They need to smile. So you cannot train them on complex stuff. You need to provide them with very simple tools, just a button that covers the scenarios they need. And I think we have with ARIA, our ARIA CMS, the perfect solution there. But front office is not the only stakeholder. You have as well the Pro AV team. The Pro AV team are looking for simple deployment. They want features like PoE. They want flexibility in choosing the media plays. And as you know, we have IBX 410, IBX 440, HMP 400. So a range of products that cover different resolutions, different outputs, different functionalities. And the Pro AV team also needs to face the flexibility which is required by the end customer. So they need to be able to program scenarios. They need to be able to design content with automation. They need to support LED and small screens, interactivity and outdoor screens. They need to integrate as well with third-party technologies like IPTV, like live video streaming, IoT sensors, and all the building management software that are specific to each task that is required in the building. And what SpinetiX is bringing to them is really an open solution, which is already integrated with control frameworks like QCs, like Crestron, that is already compatible with all sorts of IPTV and streaming protocol and devices. So we offer them not only a quality support and training, but as well a product which is in their hands, flexible and efficient in delivering what they need. And the last stakeholder I think is very important to remind is the IT team. Cybersecurity, reliability, remote monitoring, remote maintenance, all these are key topics for the team who needs to, let's say, make sure that the technology is operated 24 hours every day of the week. And our solution, our engineers really have an approach, security by design. So we really think the solution starting from what are the constraints and the challenges that security bring to us today, Reliability, as you know, is our solutions are very reliable, very robust. And we also invested a lot of energy in offering mechanisms to remote monitoring or to remote maintain our solution, so that you do not need to run in the corridors to update something or plug keyboards behind the screen. No, everything can be done in a way which is not visible by employees, by customers. I think these really are the reasons why at the end the end customer of the Millennium has chosen our solution.
That's awesome. And I believe I was with you at InfoComm when I first heard about the QSys innovations. And I'm curious, could you tell me just a little bit more? What's special about this relationship and this integration?
I think the first thing which is amazing and special, at least for us, is the team they have. They really have a great team, very smart guy, very fun persons to work with. And, you do business with people, not with companies. So that is important to us, to have a partner that we enjoy to collaborate with. Then in terms of technical, they are very skilled and they offer an open framework where all sorts of third-party technologies are available. And this, by taking part to their efforts as one additional manufacturer that certify plugins compatible with their solution, is a way to help our system integrators in their daily job. So we simplify their task because we prepare in advance how things can interact together. And that's what I believe is the opportunity we are building with QSys.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I'm curious. So you've clearly been very, very busy at the Millennium building. What do you think are the big takeaways? What have you learned from this project? And do you think, does this give you a forecast or a prediction of the future of the industry as well?
Well, when you think about future, even if it's already now, I'm thinking about artificial intelligence. When I was explaining that data is the new gold, it's certainly true since many years. But now with artificial intelligence, we have a new perspective because all the data you collect, all the interactions you perform with a building or a solution can now feed something that really can be relevant and create content which is really relevant for you. And this is something that we explore, we experience already today at Millennium. But I think it's something that has a huge potential in manufacturing, for example, enterprises where change is very important. Agility facing changes is vital. And you want to put human being at the center. And the screens are a good way to communicate with them. And if these screens are driven by real-time data, with some artificial intelligence to make it even more impactful, then you have really tools that allow people to take the right decision, to learn, to anticipate what's going on. And that is really where the value is for our industry, I believe, in future.
I love that. So I'm going to hold you to it. In 5 years, we'll come back and we'll talk about your prediction.
We'll see if I'm right or wrong.
I think you're right. I do think you're right.
It's usually taking more time than you expect, but it's an exciting time if you think about it. It goes very quick in bursts, And I'm excited to be in this industry, and because every year you have more motivation to look forward.
I agree. I'm so grateful to be part of it. And I love what you said about your relationship is with the people, not the companies. We've been following your sort of business philosophy for a while now. And I love how you focus on the fundamentals and really is the human value and giving value to the users. And every time I see a company that's very successful with digital signage, they have this focus on humans. So thank you for sharing that, because I think that's central. I love that.
Thank you, Daniel, for your kind words.
Now, listen, where can folks learn more about this Millennium project and maybe follow your news in the future?
Well, there is one place to go. It's our website. My team is really doing a lot of efforts to offer visibility on everything we do, on the technology, the new products, the new projects we win. So www.spinetix.com is the place to be.
I love that. And I think there's also maybe a full case study and images so they can see the Millennium in action.
Yes. From the main webpage, you have a link to the Millennium with a lot of videos, with a lot of descriptive information, with smiling faces. I think it's worth a visit, and of course not only on our website, but if you travel to Switzerland and someone who is listening to us want to travel to Switzerland, to Lausanne, close to the beautiful Geneva Lake, close to one of the best polytechnical schools in the world, a lot of things to see, skiing. Well, you are more than welcome. We always are. It's a pleasure to visit this place and make you discover what we do here.
Well, I'm definitely going to book a ticket, and I'm going to come see you guys soon because I need to see the technology in action.
Please.
This is exciting.
Please. Yes.
Francesco, it is always a pleasure to chat with you. I wish we had 3 hours. Someday we'll be like that Rogan show. We'll have 3 hours to talk. But thank you. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for your great job and work. Professional, as always.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Listen, this has been the Digital Signage Today podcast presented by Networld Media Group. Please give us a like or a follow and watch our future episodes with wonderful companies like SpinetiX and Francesco Ziliani. You guys are doing great work, and we look forward to following you in the future.